So yes, it was Thursday night in the Poconos. You already know what it is. It's UTS on the network. We're here at the Genesis Radio Studios. Of course, tonight, it's DJ Strategy, Amazing Amy. A little different setup tonight. Just a little different setup. I didn't bring the DJ
Intimate, if
out
you will.
tonight. Yeah.
Intimate.
Because we still, yeah, kind of still still celebrating Valentine's Day. We celebrating
Like,
Valentine's
plans
Day.
lined up.
Yes, indeed, yes, indeed.
Just stopping by real quick to get people.
Of course,
You
of
got
course.
something for them though.
Oh yeah, definitely. We do have a special invited guest coming to the building tonight. Get a chance to chop it up with Vaughn. He is one of the local Jamaican comedians that I met on the platform that will be stopping in tonight. So we'll chop it up with him. And like I said, Thursdays and Good Fridays in the Poconos. You know what we do on Thursday night is GTS on the network. Like I said tonight, no music. No music. No music. I got the setup already on that 1836 room, so I figured I'd just leave everything over here and get ready to come over here and do the show tonight. So, how was your weekend with music? I know you was out and about. I saw some photos. I saw you at the concert.
Yes. It was a great weekend. Genesis Radio family did hit the Prudential Center on Friday for the Love Hard Tour
Yes.
R&B mashup concert. It was headlining Keisha Cole, Jaheim stopped by, Trey Songs, and
And you know all those people, right?
K Michelle, right?
Oh, no,
K
see,
Michelle,
yeah,
yes,
Michelle.
of course.
And they was in your back, and it wasn't too.
They were like right in the, not too early, but not too late. It was right there. I was like, oh, I know all this.
Right at your cutoff, right at your cutoff.
Right at the cutoff, exactly.
Nice,
so
nice.
It was a great show.
Nice.
And Valentine's Day was cool. I had a Galentine's Day, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got your hair did, nails did.
Yeah, everything did.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. And I cooked last night. I made asparagus, a little bit of salmon, a little bit of meatballs, some crab legs. Wifey found a nice bouquet. And played Boot Up, and that was it for the rest of the night. That was it.
That's her one song?
Yeah, Boot Up. That's our that's our little joint. I played that last night. Too bad because Thursday. I had to get ready. I had to get ready for Thursday. Had a fun time with the week at Super Bowl Sunday.
That was your weekend. You got way more than everybody.
Oh man, it was just nuts. It was super nuts. Got to Vegas probably about like 1 in the morning, and we kind of a couple of friends and family was out there in Vegas. Big shout out to Kalia Clark, Casey the Connect, my sister in radio. Used to do our show on DTF Radio in Brooklyn, and just so happens that she was doing an event for Starter out there with Method Man. Yes. And it wasn't like it was like super duper expensive. Like as far as once you got on the strip, there was a lot of stuff that they were giving out for free. There was a lot of celebrities outside, like, and not just the celebrities. It was some people outside. Like it was crazy. I mean, it was out there. It was great. I mean, it was a sight to see. It was a sight to see. And big shout out to my other brother Darko. Darko is like one of the entertainment companies. Good Russian brother from out of Queens. But every time when I actually go to Vegas, I always hit him up. He gives me the idea of where to go hang out at. He gives me a couple of VIP tickets.
You gotta love the diversity of yours.
Yes.
Because where else are you gonna meet a Russian?
Yes, a Russian Queens, right? And the crazy thing, we met on a construction site back when I went to the coalition out in Queens, and he decided to change his life and went to Vegas and became a concert promoter. So he works at Teo, all of the nightclubs out there. And what happens is once you hit them up,
you have somebody everywhere. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Hey, man, listen, I made a post on Facebook today, yesterday, I think it was, and I was just saying, like, because a lot of people see photographs and probably figure like, you run up on these people and be like, yo, gotta take a picture. I don't know if you saw the new commercial with LL Cool J. They showed it on Super Bowl. And it's like a white guy trying to take a selfie with LL, and LL's like showing.
Where the paparazzi?
Yeah, like showing. I'm showing like, yo, bro, this is not how you take a selfie. Like, but the thing is that I guess people probably have the impression, You see a lot of pictures strategy with like this.
There's only so much you can know through a screen.
But you gotta remember, there is 17 security guards, and like even with the picture with Jay Prince Jr., it was like 25 security guards standing around him. I mean, he had like $90,000 worth of jewelry on his neck, and it wasn't like you could just walk up to it. The fact remains,
almost inaccessible people.
Right. So the fact remains, hey, what's up, Jay Prince Jr.? How you doing, brother? Wait a minute. Yeah, strategy. Yeah, we did the promotion for Scarface's album back when he was in New York City, and he was managed by Jay Prince back then at that time. So I was part of one of the promotional teams for Def Jam at that time. We were promoting the album called The Fix for Scarface. And it just so happens, Jay Prince Jr., strategy, name, boom, bam, same thing. Ran into Mama Jones, which is Jim Jones's mom.
That was super cool to see. Because we love Mama Jones.
Yes, really absolutely. Super good. She actually was at Mayweather's strip club called Girls. It's called Girls Club.
Right.
Girls Club or something like that. But it's Mayweather's actual strip club in Vegas. A Girls Code. That's what it's called. Girls Code. So she was there promoting her new television show. And I ran into her there, and we just started chopping it up. And she was telling me that she's actually doing an interview with Miss Jones from Hot 97, who we had here on UTS on the network platform. I tried to say amazing Amy was here, right?
I was like, it's no way. It's no way I wouldn't remember that. Yeah.
It was always our co-host for that particular show. We had Miss Jones called in, and she said that she was starting up a show called The Sheep, like the Treat Shows. But it was like a female version. So her guest on her first episode was going to be Mama Jones, and so that was kind of dope. Kind of dope. Went into her, and then of course our side of the interest going into the stadium. Right. So to get into that entrance with the NFL tag, you had to go through that one door, security search and everything. So our side of the stadium, when we entered that, wasn't the Taylor Swift side. We weren't on her side. We happened to be on the side.
Several feet of clearance.
And it's funny because Jay-Z and Beyonce didn't have that much security. That's the crazy thing, because on our side of the building, that's where Jimmy and the kids and everybody came into, because most of the kids were on that side. So with that being said, like getting into the stadium for me, I've been to NFL games before, because my nephew Randy here played for the Dallas Cowboys. So when he would come to Philly, we would get a chance to see him here. When he got to the Giants stand, we got the chance to see him there. But this was like something totally different, being in an actual Super Bowl stadium.
It's almost like once in a lifetime. Those people that go every year.
Oh my goodness! And when he actually got the sack from Mahomes, like you could feel the whole stadium from like underneath and just shake. Like the energy was just so crazy. But it was it was a great weekend. I mean, we lost the game, but 49ers lost.
That's okay.
I mean, NFC champions.
It sounds like you won in that way.
NFC champions still. I mean, they don't get the big ring. They get a So, and unfortunately for him, hopefully, the 49ers will pick him up going into next season, and that would be a brand new contract for him. He to eat plenty of ice cream. That's his favorite. Ice cream is his favorite food. So he gets a chance to eat more ice cream. Got a chance to meet his lovely wife, Nancy. Big shout out to my sister Nancy. Big shout out to her, because she made everything possible. And like I said, it was a joke. When I got the phone call, somebody just said, "Oh, what are you doing for the weekend?" I thought it was somebody, joking around. Because normally Super Bowl Sunday weekend we at farmhouse, and unfortunately, when I say my condolences to Demon's lovely wife for the loss of her father. So we weren't able to do Super Bowl Sunday this week. And we do the grand opening for farmhouse on Main Street. Coming very soon. I saw Demont last night actually at Farmhouse. I got a chance to chop. He's a 49ers fan, so we wanted to know how the game went and everything. But my condolences to April. She lost her father, so we were not able to do the grand opening for Farmhouse, but it will be in the next couple of days. Sure you that. I'm looking forward to doing that. The new location.
Farmhouse is
Yes.
a vibe. We're excited for the second location, and just probably even better.
Yes.
It's going to be on Main Street.
Yes. On Main Street.
Other things here.
Yes. So it's like actually solidifying our New York City 7-borough connection. It's actually solidified to this
Very
point.
much so. I mean, this whole town area solidifies that if you open it, you know, you can see what's going on. But
and to a lot of famous people too in the supermarket, in town. You can, if you keep your eyes open, I'm telling you, amazing.
And that's the thing, people don't realize how many celebrities don't want to live in the city. And try little nooks and crannies out there. So you see. Yep. I focus myself. We have a lot of celebrities.
Yes, indeed. So I look forward to that. And like I said tonight, in studio guest, he should be on the grade school. Should be off a Zoom call. Zoom call. He's actually outside of the
He's Jamaican, so we're sure he has like 4 other jobs.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Did you ever get a chance to check out the headlies?
I did not.
You did?
I gotta put that in my notes. We almost 30, so we are getting things for the real.
You have to check out the headlies. You haven't seen that in particular because it's wonderful. Yeah, and it's funny because actually the crazy thing about
so that's not on you, y'all. That's on me.
Not at all. But it's before the time. I mean, you only I don't want to tell you everything. You only like my son's age. So he wouldn't know about that stuff either. But to say that the funny thing about it is because In Living Color was actually a halftime performance back in the day. There was no halftime. There was no big usher. None of that. It was actually what they would do is they would segue into a live broadcast of In Living Color. And you would have J-Lo dancing. But J-Lo, she got her initial start from. And then you have, Marlon Wayne's brothers, and they would do different skits. You had Jamie Foxx on there. And then they would have a live performance on In Living Color. So that would be the performance. But that's funny, but that's one of the most popular shows I grew up on. Living Color was so funny, it was hilarious. My wife and I can't remember the white guys. She can't stand that.
Jim Carrey.
She can't stand Jim.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I like Jim Carrey. I think
not for everybody.
Yeah, not for everybody. I think it was the movies. That's
Jim Carrey got his start right.
Right. He got his start.
A lot of people.
A lot of people got their start. That was the Super Bowl show, actually. But his Super Bowl show, Usher.
Can we talk about it?
So we get to the halftime. We feeling safe, because the score is fairly decent.
Mm-hmm.
Now, right. Now, mind you, this is funny to me because I don't gamble. I don't gamble. So when I got to Vegas and I wanted to place a bet on him, I wanted to bet on my nephew. Mm-hmm. So they have regular bets. They show you the point score, and, how many points that they're giving, whatever. And then you have what's called parlay. Okay, parlay bets are the bets that you can place. Let's say, for instance, you want to bet that Landon sacks the quarterback.
I'm familiar because my generation is big on FanDuel and all that. The boys are still doing it.
Oh, look at them.
They're still doing it.
I need the horn tonight.
Every day.
This is something I didn't know. I did not know. So I act like I'm explaining the Wait a minute.
Yeah,
so you're a FanDuel. You down?
I'm not. I don't dabble. I'm familiar because again, my generation is big on that. Right. I'm trying to say you're not gambling, but come on, bro.
Right. So the spread, the point spread. Mm-hmm. When you landed in Vegas, it was -3. Now, the 49ers were favored. So there goes right before the game, you see it automatically drops. It goes from -3 to -1. You only get 1 point in the Super Bowl. So automatically, I'm saying to myself, okay, wait a minute. Vegas is never right. But they were right this time. They literally
something shifted at a point.
They literally picked the game. And then I was upset also because I thought, me being, I'm not an NFL fan, but I watch football. And I can remember all the good old days of football. And if the game went into overtime, the team that scored first won the game. Like you could really actually win the game with a toy toss. I ain't know 2 years ago we changed the whole
system. That was news to me too. I was because again, I'm not a football connoisseur, but I was also confused. They started a new game.
Yeah, I was insulted.
And people they had to explain it to everybody because I'm like, what are y'all doing?
When did this happen? I had no clue. I had no idea.
They gonna say it was because of COVID.
No, I had no idea.
I don't know what they're gonna say.
They've been doing that for 2 years.
But they've been doing it now for 2 years. It's been for 2 years, right? But they've never had a Super Bowl game go into overtime.
Right. They never had to use it.
So because the last 2 Super Bowls, basically, it was Kansas City. They blew everybody out. I mean, other than when they played the 49ers last year, which was in 2020. I think it was 2020. 2020. Yeah. 2020, because that was the last election. Yeah, that was the last election. And it was actually the same team playing in the Super Bowl in 2020.
As little as I know about the game, I knew this game was important. I thought that was important, but there was something like that.
Yeah. I mean, like I said,
the mistake they made? They decided to take the ball first when it went to overtime. You always give the opposing team the ball first. Yep. Because then you know what you got to score.
Then you know what you got to score.
Then you know what you got to do.
Right.
And that was their mistake.
As
soon as they did that, I said, "Oh, now it's gonna lose."
That's one thing I saw, and then the other thing was the missed field goal. That missed field goal.
Well, that set up.
That's the thing. Yes.
But like I said, when they went to overtime, and the 49ers said, "We want the ball."
Yeah.
Never do that.
Yeah.
That's a no.
Not under the new rules anyway. You take that ball last.
Not with Mahomes being the quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Because he go get them first down.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the thing was, like I said again, Vegas had him as the underdog. You talk about the number 1 quarterback in the NFL, like literally like that dude. You got to that's like saying Mike Tyson will lose a fight back then. I mean, we didn't know, but I mean,
we were going to bet on that.
Right. Yeah. So like I said, looking at the odds and knowing who Mahomes is, yeah, of course I wanted my nephew to win. I wanted the team to win. But shit, the reality of it is like we up against, some real players. Yeah. But like I said, the highlight for me was when he got the sack, because you don't really see a lot of people sack Mahomes, and for his defensive line to be able to survive these miles, right?
Yeah.
So. And then the halftime show. So
yes, please.
So
how can I forget?
Alicia.
Can we talk about the note? Because the internet went crazy, and you were there live in person, so I knew you.
But see, like she was like on cue. I think what happened was what made her pitchy was when I saw it, because like if you notice, listen, you notice. Her dress was like attached to the whole damn stadium.
Okay, all right. I see what you're getting.
Right, her whole dress was.
And once Whiskey clapped back in his Instagram post, because he did, he said, "Y'all paying attention to the wrong thing." We can get to that after, but he did say her whole dress was covered.
Right. So I would say
when they pulled that away,
that when they kind of like, I don't know, maybe she might have felt the vibration or maybe she felt something, but that's when she had started singing. Like whatever they did.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that.
Whatever they did at that moment kind of made her like flinch.
The people were not kind to Alicia, okay? And the NFL definitely edited her note in the YouTube recap. But if you was there, if you know,
It was pitch.
No slander, but
it's definitely
a little rough.
And the people, I guess, that were sitting next to us, we all looked at each other like damn. Okay.
Y'all heard that? And people in the house did that too.
Right. Because Usher had already made his entrance.
Right.
So after that, I think that's.
And he made quite the entrance, and he gave us everything we expected and more.
I
was waiting a bit longer, but
they did what's called the quick mix theory. Same thing that you was talking about. The DJ at the
concert was playing great songs, but switching them too fast.
Yes.
It's like all the quick mix theory.
The quick mix theory. We give people a snippet of each song that, kind of gets a.
Those are the best parts of the songs, but.
Yep. He definitely.
Great show.
The roller skates was dope.
Everything he did was magical. The roller skates bringing out her with the electric guitar.
Yes.
Ludacris.
Right.
Lil Jon.
Yes.
Jermaine Dupri in the church socks.
In the church socks. Yes. I mean, just for the sake of saying, that's the it was just rocking. Even when Jermaine came out, it's rocking. It's just
you were looking at the crowd like those people are right. They pushed around like it was a real concert.
It was actually a real concert. And not for nothing, before the Super Bowl started, right across the street at the Bermuda, Chris Brown was across the street too.
Was he?
Yes. Chris Brown was across the street too. Yes. So he actually did a performance at the Bermuda. So that was kind of you had to see it on the screen. You couldn't see it like you could see it on the screen. Like a pre Super Bowl kind of concert.
That's like the pre and post party.
And I'm gonna tell you, Claire, they actually have a residency in Vegas now, so that's how I was able to run into Method there, because he was actually at the Lids for Stardom. The Stardom was doing them again for like the NFL, so he was actually there.
Yeah, I think the
Dope weekend. I mean, Vegas this time was different for me because we do the party strip stuff that we normally do.
That's overrated anyway.
Yeah.
You want a real experience.
Oh, it was right. Fortunately, I gotta give a big shout out to our cousin Griff. That hard-working rising guy out there in Vegas. After we stayed at the area the first night we got there, we got a chance to hang out with him out in Henderson, Nevada. And it was super dope, nice, clear, nice, low-key, kind of. He got a Maryland/DC vibe, like Cuzzo, like so. You got a chance to listen to some good go-go, some old school go-go, and of course, I cooked it up and made some food and chilled and hung out the rest of the weekend. And we brought our asses back home yesterday. We actually got back the day before. We got back Valentine's Day, technically. 12 midnight. So a little bit of jet lag, but not too much. I like the flying. I like it, actually. So 5-hour flight. It was nice. Very nice. Yes.
But I'm happy for you.
Yeah. So next week we'll be having an opportunity, hopefully, to get an actual call-in interview from Jones. She wants to talk about her new television show that's coming up. And she's like, I said, well, Mama, who's doing all the production and stuff? And who's working with you on the show? She's like, my son. I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, that's the only person I trust. So hopefully we
get true Mama Jones style.
Yes, indeed. She had a finger. She had a finger wave.
She had a nice finger wave. She had little crystals in her little gems. Yes, Mama Jones looked good.
Yes, she was chilling. And an unmistakable voice, of course. As soon as you pull up, you know. Mama Jones. And it was funny because that connection for me for Rockaway and Stack Bundles and Jim Jones, that relationship that Stack Bundles had at one time with Jim Jones. And then I also had a connection with you because of the singer that I dealt with in the music industry named Denise Weeks. She's somebody singer now. She's on X Factor.
I definitely heard that.
She's like a subway singer now. So I probably catch a good talent in somewhere, but she did some vocals for us on our album at the same time. She was recording with Jim Jones. So Mama Jones was like, yeah, for Rockaway, I know about for Rockaway. Of course, right. Real down to earth person, very good personality. I didn't get to ask him about loving hip hop.
I was gonna say, Mama Jones put it on for the coaches. She gave us some cultural gems. She gave us the word idiotic. If you know, you know.
Yeah, I think she got a new boyfriend now too. She got a new boyfriend, young boyfriend too. So,
okay.
Yeah. Handsome guy,
Good for her.
was like, don't take a picture of him. I don't want nobody to see him.
Good, Mom. Don't protect your assets.
She said, no face, no case. You know.
Protect the assets.
I don't want you
They
taking
talking about how yesterday, Valentine's Day, all the white women on the timeline putting up their husbands and boyfriends and showing faces and everything. Black women just putting up wrists and gifts and emojis. But we understand, ladies.
Yeah.
No judge, you know?
I stopped celebrating the holidays when I stopped getting stuff.
No.
I'm
Hey, look here.
First of all.
You know what I had a dinner at yesterday?
Yeah, dinner?
Cracker Barrel.
Did you really? All the places?
I swear for God.
When I kissed him
Well,
on
I
TV?
swear for God.
What's going on? Yeah, well, Cracker Barrel is pretty good though too.
Cracker Barrel.
Depends on where you go.
Cracker Barrel, as cheap as can be.
Yes, sir. Depends on where
Did
you
you
go.
went there by yourself or you took a lady there?
Listen,
A lady took you to Cracker Barrel?
that's no fun not tell no lie.
All right. That's all I need to know.
But guess what? Cracker Barrel was good in the morning. And it was so good, I took a $5 take-home meal with me.
Listen, I'm telling you.
$5, that's it?
Right?
In the South,
No, I
And,
know
listen,
about
and,
that.
and I'm a high value man.
I know about that.
listen, at least you didn't get taken to the place where they fix your food right in front of you.
Oh, no.
Subway.
Hey, listen, I prefer the umbrella room, man.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Now,
Have you been to the umbrella room?
No, just another thing I actually wasn't talking about.
The umbrella room is a hot dog car.
That's crazy.
That's
the
I
umbrella
just
room.
pictured it. I just pictured the
Well,
umbrella.
well, they do fix the food in front of you there too.
That's right, the umbrella room.
Yeah.
There you go.
And I want a place where I want to go to a Jamaican restaurant. It should be that attitude that she makes my food. That's what I want.
Well, that's any Golden Crush you go to.
You don't get our food from there.
Yeah, Golden Crush.
Bye.
You know what I mean?
Anyway, welcome.
Easy to segue.
Yes, thank
right?
you.
Right?
The real Jamaican.
Yo, in the building tonight
No,
with us
going on.
on UTSL the network. Vaughn HD is in the building.
Yes,
Round of
welcome.
applause for Vaughn. What's going on, Vaughn? What's
Hey,
happening,
how's it going, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, Vaughn, the reason why I kind of wanted to bring you to the show tonight, other than the fact that you are a talented Jamaican comedian,
One of our local celebrities.
that's one of our local celebrities. I kind of wanted to hear some jokes tonight, smile a little bit, kind of get the spirits up, get my spirits up a little bit before I go and DJ tonight at 1836. Yeah, so
Third.
yeah, so I got a chance to meet Vaughn.
Yes, you gotta know the background because it's always magical.
Right? It's just, so I'm looking for a website design, the whole time. I just recently did the www.howardmiles.com.
Yes.
And I was looking for a web designer that could help me to complete it. So the individual that initially first started with me, kind of didn't respond well.
Yeah, it happens.
And out of nowhere, I get a text from this young man that says, "Are you looking for a website development? And if you are, I'd be glad to help you." Okay. It's like, how did you know I was looking for a website?
Yeah, first of all.
It was like, a man like yourself, need one. Right?
Let's be.
Right? A man like yourself, need one. So I said, all right, well, let me see what
What are you talking about? Yeah, because obviously he has an eye for, his clientele.
Right. So automatically, Ron goes, it's like, okay, strategy. This is so this is what he said. This is what he said.
Okay, he sent you a contract.
Not yet. But this is what he said. He sent me a link to the Power of the Minds, Massive Entertainment, because Massive Entertainment is this company. And as soon as you hit the link, which this is the link that he sent me to hit. And let me see,
We don't want the rest of All right, so continue to the link.
So it sends me the link, and I open up the link, Amazing Amy, and I see a description of myself.
Identical to
Like super good. Like you couldn't even make this up. Like it was so identical to what I read as a website and what I read as a www.com. Yeah. Automatically, I had to hire him. I hired him immediately, and then it continued. So welcome to GSL Network. Let's talk about the web design first, and then we'll get into the
Absolutely. So, Massive itself is actually a full-scale marketing agency. We do websites, we do social media, we do graphic design, a little bit of everything. What makes us very unique is the philosophy that we use to run our agency, especially when it comes to things like social media. Use the name Massive, we believe in massive action. Even with how I was able to find you, that was me using one of our technologies, muscle programmer. So I wrote a computer script actually. That was able yeah, that was able to tell me about to give y'all this thought here. Yeah.
Nah, you can give them the photo.
I give this one?
I'm gonna give you not the whole
recipe.
Yeah.
Not the whole recipe. I'm gonna give y'all those sprinkles. But basically what happens is that it's able to identify different criteria of Instagram. Let's put it that way. So if you don't have a link in your bio, if you don't have certain things, certain triggers, that will let me know you have a website, you lack, it can tell me you don't post frequently, which means that you are interested in content. So it's able to do all of this. So
okay.
It's deep, right?
It does what it's designed to do.
Right, so it's like an analytical program that analyzes your site from a marketing standpoint.
Well, not my site, social media.
Right.
So let's say there's a hashtag like Strasbourg. I can go through that entire Strasbourg hashtag and figure out who has a website, who doesn't have a website, who this, that, and the bot is able to tell me what's going on. Nice. So that's one of our technologies, the fact that we come up with things that other agencies don't have. We got a whole bunch of tools like that. It's a trick. So that's actually how, and even with the web design, paying keen eye to attention and detail is just, when I came across your profile, what happens is it'll automatically generate the lead list, but I have to go through it.
Because we popping these down.
We popping, big popping. Y'all at the top of the tag.
You're the top of the tag.
You're the top of the tag.
We love to
when I
see
go
it.
through it, I'm going through your profile, I'm going through your captions. Okay, I'm scrolling back, way back from the beginning, when you first started, and I'm noticing, okay, this person, he's been at this party, there's some reviews, there's some comments that he's getting about the work he's done, and all of that I was able to take and put into that description that you feed for the site, like that. So, yeah.
Because I woke up to a web. I woke up in a new movie. I'm like, yo, this dude is phenomenal. And because, like I said, he did everything. Like, he actually did his research. He was able to go up to Google and find my listing on Google. He was able to go to our Instagram page, the GSL Network. He went to DJ Strategy page.
No pun intended, but it's different when you're doing something with a strategy.
Yes.
The results are going to hit every time.
It's going to be massive.
Massive, yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
And last thing I want to share is Massive is actually an acronym, which stands for making significant shift in virtually everything. And yes, and that is what we aim to do when we.
Because most of the time the God man would say massive.
Massive.
Yeah.
I know just
That is definitely a Jamaican word. We were talking about Jamaican words, like words that are specific to Jamaican culture.
Right.
Massive is definitely.
All right, what y'all had on that one?
Stinking. That's definitely a Jamaican thing. Only because I saw a video where the Jamaicans use that word yesterday. Like, that's such a Jamaican word. Only Jamaicans use that word.
Yeah, it was such a vigor. Like, when you say it, you really feel it. Like
pronunciation. But yeah, massive.
I have the opportunity of growing up with a true Jamaican shower posse, yellow man nephew, real Jamaican.
Right.
And we're born on the same day, and we wanted to be classmates, but we became brothers over years. Had the plastic covering on the couch. You know what I mean? Right? Had the plastic covering on the couch. He had 6 sisters and was only 2 brothers.
Yeah, that was yeah.
So you ain't getting in the crib at all. So when you did get invited and you actually got a chance to sit on the plastic couch, you knew it was going to be that. Because moms was in the kitchen eating the dumplings, real needed
I
dumplings.
know it's so good in there.
The
I
magic.
know
It smells good in there now. It's
And see, and now you see the Yankee boy that's the Yankee boy at that time. But I turned Jamaican so fast. I turned Jamaican so fast, I was eating curry gold oxtail. And down the line, it's funny because we always make fun of my sister and my brother. These niggas was the real Jamaicans in the house. They had the sideways foot.
Yeah. Not the sideways.
Boy, they had the sideways foot with it. You know, they had the, we used to hate them. We hated them. We shout out to my brother and my sister, but they really had the sprinkle. Since, you know, she was vegetarian, she went all the way for
But she went I-Time.
Yes, she went all the way I-Time. So I was no longer considered a young boy. Because I wound up, my sister wound up marrying Lickle Dread.
Hey.
And Lickle Dread took her to Jamaica, and we went to St. Anne's. And we,
Big Dread.
So we actually got a chance to go to Norman K. Stanley's airport. I actually got a chance to hang out on Wyman Street. I know what it's like to drink Soriel in the sunlight.
Wait, what was that?
Exactly. What was that again? That's how you know he's a real Yankee.
I'm a real Yankee.
He's a real Yankee.
Right. I got a chance to.
He's Jamaican with an asterisk.
Yes. I'm just faking, as my wife says.
This is why we love Mrs.
No, when you said it, I was like, wait, what?
It's not so real, y'all.
Right. See.
What is it, my Jamaican brother?
Sorry.
So real.
Designer serial.
So real.
Yeah. So
But yeah, once you get in touch with Jamaican culture, it's
different.
like, come on,
right.
You can't not love it.
You can't not, and that's the thing about me that I've learned, like with dealing with people, is like Jamaican culture make you want to become Jamaican.
It's literally one love. Like the whole island is about that energy.
And I'm actually looking forward to seeing that Bob Marley movie that's coming out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I know. I've seen the previews, man.
Real Jamaicans don't have nothing good to say about that movie. However, I did watch it yesterday.
You did? How was it?
And I would give it, as a Jamaican, I would give it a 7.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would give it a 7.
Why would you give it?
Backstory was good. Feedback I got from non-Jamaicans was they learned a lot about Bob Marley, which is great because we want the culture to spread in positive ways, you know?
Right.
The acting was not bad. However, the entire movie, 85% of the movie was in patois. I felt bad for the audience because I knew they didn't know.
Like what kind of patois?
Said.
Like
no,
hard
patois,
patois.
like patois. Like I'm gonna talk
like,
to you right now.
Yeah.
I saw them there talking.
Oh, okay.
So it's very rough. I'm gonna say people are coming. No, walk.
So
they
got captions?
No,
it's just straight.
And listen, y'all, I went to a nice fancy theater. So funny enough, the lady that rode down from me actually had a teleprompter. They had a screen for her where it was translating what was being said.
But just for her?
Yeah, just for her. I don't know if she had a hearing impairment or something.
Right.
But they had a device where she could read it. But yeah, I would say it was a good movie. But people were saying they need to watch it again with the closed captions on because it was mostly in patois.
So for me being a Jafia, I can understand.
You might be able to.
I could pick up. I can pick up. Because whenever my twin, he start talking, I understand what he's saying.
Yeah, you've been around long enough that you know.
Yeah, you have an
people
idea.
That's been,
I know when they say
there's people that's been married
to
people that's been married to my cousins for 20 years who, when they sit at our table, they be like, they don't know what's going on. They never call on to patois. So yeah.
No, but there's definitely different levels to patois. Because even me, I got like cousins in Jamaica that like they're from country, like, and they call me.
Definitely levels.
Levels. Like one of them called me the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, kong." And I'm like, "Wait, kong."
Slow down.
Yeah. And then they get mad at you for not understanding. Like, hey, America too long with them boys. I'm like, bro, I don't know.
It's low key just like America. You go deep enough south, it's not English anymore.
Pretty much.
So yeah, we get it. But yeah, but the movie was decent. I would say I would take my parents to see it. I think they would like it. You know, but it's definitely not entirely for us, but it was good. It was good.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can sneak peek it if I want. But Any of the family members actually in the movie?
No, and I thought that I heard a rumor that the guy that was playing Bob was a family member. It turns out it wasn't. But
Wow.
Yeah, that's too many Marleys
I
alive
heard-
for them to
Yeah,
have
that's
for
to
what-
them
sub
to
out
yeah.
not,
everything.
but you know,
What-
not
what-
every Marley's an actor. Are any of his
I'm gonna
family?
use Kamali.
And
Kamali is a
Come
beast.
on, Shatas, come
Yeah,
on.
he killed Shatas. You didn't- Don't
You
tell
know,
me you never saw Shatas.
I have seen Shatas.
Okay,
Please,
all right.
don't take my
Okay.
card from me today. Not
Yeah, I would have to
today.
collect that
Don't
personally.
take it
We
We need
today,
that right
please.
now
Don't
before
do
we go on my
that.
yacht.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
However,
because you know, so
I will
Shatas.
say, okay, Bob Marley only lived until he was 36, first of all. So they did need someone younger to portray him throughout the timeline that they were showing.
Right.
So that person was in their mid-20s, early 30s. And it came across well. It translated well.
right.
I will say the character translated well.
Because Kamali's a very good actor. He's acted in several different movies other than Shatas. Actually, he starred in a movie directed by my friend Tahim Bryant with Tretch. I can't remember. I think it wasn't equal standard as the movie that
You have to check that
has
one
now.
on
But
IMDb.
I'll find it. I'll Google it. I'll send it to you. But he's starring in that movie. But he's a Jamaican gangster. So,
Right.
but still, you know.
Right.
But I wanted to know because I wanted to see if they was going to put some of the family members in there in the movie.
No.
That's all right for me. It's all right. It's okay as long as they
Yeah.
depict the story. Now,
Yeah, the story came across well.
Good.
They told a lot about his background, which I feel a lot of people don't know. People was just finding out Bob Marley's half white.
really, right?
Yeah, they didn't know that.
Mhm.
Whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so
Well,
it was interesting.
from what I gathered, I gathered that he was one of the descendants from Haile Selassie. I mean, and some I don't know why because some
That is another rumor.
that's probably another rumor.
That's
right?
another rumor.
Right.
Yeah.
You haven't
I
heard
always-
that one
I mean,
before?
yeah,
No, I've
I've
never.
heard that one.
I can see why people would say that though.
Right,
but
because of his aura, his mystique. And,
Funny enough, there is symbolism to that in the movie.
Mhm.
So, like, there is a scene where I don't get no spoilers, but there is symbolism to his connection to Haile Selassie in the movie. And again, I feel like it's not
Just-
the correct story, but
Right,
I
right,
get
right.
why that pairing would.
But one
Makes
thing I would
sense.
say is that like before even Bond HD or certain things marketing agency, I was on the road as a mover, right?
Mhm.
And I've been to every like white collar Nebraska, all kind of bushes, the boonies,
Right.
and everybody got a picture of Bob Marley. I've been into some most redneck
Yeah.
trailer park, crazy, whatever you could think of, Bubba, no mullet, all that going on.
Bubba with the mullet.
Bubba with the mullet. And as soon as we get there, and
You
you know,
might
it's
as
me
well
and my
character
brother,
Bubba with the mullet.
right? When my brother would get there, we're like, yo, take out the Rampo tie truck and then load up the hand truck, and as soon as they hear, they're like,
Jamaican.
oh, we got some Jamaicans out here. Hey, Earl, come on out here.
Hey man,
Check it
I
out.
love Bob Marley.
What?
But
Say it again.
but most of them would think because you know most American people, instead of kind of associating it with, like I said, Haile Selassie and that connection, most people almost just associate Bob Marley with just smoking weed. But he was way
Which is
more
another
than he was way
stereotype,
more another stereotype, right?
Yeah.
But he was way, to me, he was, and being that we in Black History Month,
That man was a whole civil rights
he was a
advocate.
whole-
Yes.
Civil rights advocate.
yes,
Like,
yes.
and people don't know that part of his story either. So I will say the movie did a good job of showing his political and his involvement in civil rights things. You know, the music was a message for him for real.
Yes.
So yeah,
And a lot of people don't know that's why he was actually shot. Well, people don't know
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
shot. They don't
Yeah,
know
you
he
could-
was shot trying to unite, you know,
Right, the two political parties,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. That's something I did read in the history books, like coming up, that he was part of. He was trying to create.
Of course,
He was trying to lessen the tension back in those days.
it's like we're
politically.
all peacemakers, though. You know,
Right.
they're gonna attack the peacemakers always.
Right.
Even American civil rights activists went through
But
their own.
he started with like shower posse when he said that, right? And
Right.
it's actually the shower posse from watching documentaries that actually shot him. And
Right.
I was watching it and it was like crazy when the guy was like, "Yeah, me just come out and me know my bushes and bang bang." I'm like, wait, I just gave that kind of like, yeah.
Wow, and it's funny because like that reference, shower posse, like I didn't know, you know, I didn't know yo, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Oh,
I did not know until, like I said, you come across these people because living in Queens, you come across these people, and when you do, and like, once I got the sidestep and I knew how to do the hand,
Once you could blend it in,
I was blending in. I had my Bob Marley belt and everything, but when I went in the wrong setting and I said something that I had no business saying, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yep, they take you to class real quick. Yankee boy, sit the bomb.
You know about this something about.
And I said, they kill your whole family, I'm like, this was before this before Screwface have 2 heads and 4 eyes. This before that. This is 86.
When it
real, you know what I mean?
You
know what I'm saying? It was dead serious.
It was fresh out of
What? My mom was scared of them dreadlocks.
You cannot participate in this conversation.
Hey, listen. I know about them bush
I'm
foots.
kicking you out of this conversation.
Listen, I know about them bush foots. They robbed me. I got beef with them forever.
TP got a chip on his shoulder against Jamaicans because he had a negative.
Man,
what did you do to them people?
Man, we just showed up. They robbed us. They stole everything.
No, you do something.
All we had was our
something.
They even took our socks.
What?
They took our socks, our tennis shoes, everything.
Nah, but no.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, you know,
they robbed me. They pulled up in an old Datsun D210 pickup, right? They jumped out with rusty machetes.
Yeah.
And a rifle that probably didn't work.
Yeah.
And robbed us.
He said a rifle that probably didn't work.
That's right.
And you let them rob you?
Yeah.
And you still let them rob you?
What am I gonna do?
You had no choice.
What am I gonna do?
So did they speak? Did somebody say something like, "Yo, give me your money"? How you know they was Jamaican? It's just the rusty machete.
Because we was in Jamaica at one of them events.
You left the resort.
No.
Super Cat took us off the resort.
Super Cat took us off the resort. Super Cat took us off the resort.
No.
And he put us in the cab and said, "Go back. I'm going to see my people's over here." The cab, they cut the cab off. Jumped out and robbed the car.
Crazy.
Found out.
And I ain't messed with Super Cat ever since.
Yo, that's crazy.
And he from Brooklyn.
Wow.
Set you up.
Hilarious, yo.
The same way we said there's levels to patois, there's all different types of Jamaicans out there.
Levels
Okay?
of Jamaicans, yeah.
So we sorry that happened to you, but you cannot use that to judge the whole island. We're not
So you don't eat
stand for it.
Jamaican food, you don't.
No, he eat his brown stew chicken.
But you had the oxtail.
You go to Jamaica Avenue. He'll go to Jamaica Avenue. That's my
That's it. And even that's too far.
And even that's too close.
Get too close to the dollar band.
Get too close to the dollar band. He going the other way. He going to the beef patty side.
No, that's where I realized like Jamaica, we carry our culture anywhere. Like the dollar band.
Yes.
When I saw that on the ad, one on move.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Crazy, super crazy.
Really out here like that. But yeah.
So the comedic thing, Vaughn. How did you were the person who came up with the put it on the shirt thing, and went absolutely viral, bro. Absolutely viral. How did you? Where did that concept come from? Like,
so my thing is,
because it was a skit, right? It was a skit. Okay.
My thing as a Jamaican comedian is that I try to, because obviously I'm Jamaican, but I grew up in America, so I try to tell American culture through like a Jamaican lens, right? And that's where I remember at that time, you went up on a T-shirt in American was like a big thing, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, how can I Jamaicanize this, or how can I put this in a, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because in Jamaica, nobody got, put them on a T-shirt. Nobody says that, you know what I mean? But in just kind of like, even the next viral video about like Jamaicans pronouncing American rappers' names.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was the same thing, like that through that lens.
All right, so Bob, real quick, can you do it real fast?
Yeah,
do it real fast.
All right, so how would a Jamaican pronounce Ice Spice?
Ice Spice. Ice Spice.
That one was
all right. So give me.
Even though I will say, right, not Jamaican man, I go call that Ice Spice. Ice Spice. Food. No.
Food is Ice and Spice. All right. No. All right. So what about the next one?
Who are the new artists though? They kind of I don't really know.
Some of the ones that you remember from the actual.
Give us the OG.
Oh no. Somebody caught me on the way over here. Papoose, right?
Papoose.
No, Papoose. No, right? No, I legitimately have. Depends on what state you in. I got a whole different nickname, right?
Right.
So when I'm in New York, I got some people they call me Poos, right?
Right.
And it's like, yo, I forgot what's his name. He had that rap back in the day. I got New York City in the palm of my hand.
Oh yeah, the rapper Papoose, Remy Ma's husband.
Remy,
That's
who?
Yeah.
how
They got married no more?
No, that happened
Well,
recently.
we don't know.
That happened at the end of
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shut in the belly,
Yeah.
Remy Ma.
Yeah, shut
That
in the
happened.
belly.
That
Yeah.
happened.
Was it? That was the skit I saw you doing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Young man. Yeah, that one was dedicated to female rappers. The original one was I don't know if you guys remember when the Island Boys came out.
Yes.
And that was when the first one came out, and I was like, yo, that Kodak White, Kodak Black. I was thinking like,
Because the female rappers was hilarious because he was like he did Young and May.
I'm gonna have to go tap into the Instagram feed.
So he goes Young and May. So all right, pronounce that one. Young and May, Young Man them. What was that next one? Remy.
Shut in a belly.
Shut
And
in
then
a belly.
one thing that is funny, like Jamaicans are terrible at pronouncing Drake.
Also, I feel like Jamaicans are just naturally funny without trying to be funny.
Yeah.
They just are.
That's what it is. Like sometimes it just be me like sharing my literal how I think about
like
things, and people
I be
like,
sitting down with my family like I should dead have the camera out right now. Y'all are mad funny. You do nothing but laugh.
But you can't help but laugh. Like if you come from a culture that y'all sip rum for breakfast, like sheesh, how could you not have a
listen? This is why everybody loves us because
but you know what it is why Jamaica I feel like is that way because Jamaica is known for like they said they have the bad sleep.
Right.
You know, Jamaicans where they chop off all the, so
all the bad stuff.
Yeah, so we have that kind of like I don't want to say that energy, but that rebellion,
right.
that kind of, and I think that's what
we kind of tough as it is. So
that really, believe it or not, makes it one of the most. I believe Jamaican culture is the most marketable culture.
Well, if you think about it,
absolutely.
If you really
we just talked about Bob Marley,
but if
you show that man's picture anywhere,
still number one on the charts.
Everybody knows.
But like even then, if you go back to some of hip hop's biggest influence, that did come from dancehall music, did come from Jamaican culture. You know what I'm saying? So like, for instance, like Jam Master Jay, his mother and father, they were originally from Brooklyn. One of them was Jamaican.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had a family member that was somewhere tied into that big influx of Jamaica that hit New York City.
It was New York City.
Like I said, my personal experience.
That was like when they dropped the ships off at Ellis Island. Everybody in Flatbush. All the Jamaicans is on Church Avenue.
And like I said, we got some in Jamaica. We was actually, our side of Queens, north side of Queens, south side of Queens. You had the Jamaicans, and they was definitely a force to be reckoned with. But one of my comedic favorites also that has been doing skits was Major Hype, and we were just talking about that, Vaughn, earlier. And I want to invite you out tonight. I don't know how your time schedule is. I want to invite you out to 1836 tonight to come and hang out with me for a little while tonight. Maybe tell a couple of Jamaican jokes, get people to laugh a little bit.
1836, what is that?
It's actually across from the Chinese restaurant over there in Milford, kind of like Marshall's Creek area. Looks like an old biker bar.
Yeah, it's the old. Let's not call it that. Okay, we have revamped it. Let's say remarketed it. Okay, as open mic night at 1836. Come there for your cultural kick. Rappers, singers, performers, comedians, whatever.
So I host it every Thursday. So sometimes what I like to do is I like to bring some of the guests that I have here on the platform at Gynesis Radio. I like to bring them over to 1836 and let you showcase your talent. Just so people can see something different. And I'm also going to be inviting you to match up with Todd Lawrence. I told you Todd Lawrence is also a comedian in this area. He does world famous Scotty's Comedy Lounge on Saturday night. So
I'm
going to be tapping you into him.
Appreciate it.
Just make some connections because I think we need if I may say so myself, I think we need a Jamaican comedian in this area because you have somebody funny, but I feel like the Jamaican culture and the Jamaican diaspora is so intrinsic here that is so impressive here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? To see you come out and be able to tell jokes that people can identify with, other than just American dude getting up on stage telling Jamaican jokes.
Yeah, talk about the one time
Yeah,
we got
we
robbed.
know.
Right.
Some real shit, man.
But just to say that, I think that would open up a lot of areas for Jamaican, culture, because we have a very big Jamaican population here on top of the mountain.
That I didn't
For
know.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yes.
until I went to ShopRite and I said to myself, Tough Crackers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're rich. Tough Crackers. And Tough Crackers had Guinness.
No bread.
Oh, they got a whole owl. They got a whole owl in ShopRite.
Yeah.
They do it at Food Town too.
No. Let me tell you.
They do at Food Town.
ShopRite.
I know ShopRite go crazy, but if you over here,
Yeah, Food
they
Town.
got a
Yeah,
nice
Food
little
Town.
Jamaican section.
Yeah, they got a whole section. Yeah, both of them. Because that's where I get my coconut water from. I get my coconut water from the Jamaican section, because the regular coconut water.
Well, up here they got everything.
They got the real island coconut water. Like, yeah, in the ShopRite. Like, they got the one with the pulp and the one without. But they're only 79 cents a can.
What? Where?
And ShopRite. I just went and bought 18. I got a can in the car. I got a can in the car right now. When I go, and let me tell you how I found out. I followed the old Jamaican man down the aisle. And when I got down the aisle, I had my regular coconut water in my joint. They looked at me and said, boy, he said, no, so they have coconut water there, so. I said, where? He said, right there, so young boy. And I looked in the spot.
You're never going to see it.
He already had grabbed all of his joints, so he was like, let me get what was left over. But now I know 79 cents
it's
each.
some hidden gems.
Yep.
Hidden
They got Aki in that aisle too. They got Aki in the can. They got all of the cheap. They got some cheap. They got the cheap curry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, they got enough to hold you over.
Right.
Grandma,
so come
back. Next month.
No, I'm drawing the line.
Yeah, me too.
Can't Aki, because that's something that will run your belly like you.
Right, that's true.
Yeah, no, but yeah.
So
enough to hold you over to the next trip to the island.
Until you go to the island.
You smuggle some pear back in your butt.
Yep.
My number one thing that I love to smuggle back from Jamaica is everybody doesn't want to say weed, not, but everybody was like, I see that reason. I'm gonna say but bulla.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I will have a whole. I don't know if you know, but it's like a little Jamaican cake.
My mom
ginger,
gets the best bulla from a Chinese Jamaican man in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
He made the bulla there every week. Dennis Bakery. Right on Utica.
A Chinese man.
Right up there.
A Chinese Jamaican man that's had this bakery in Brooklyn for years. My parents were going there since before I was born. No lie. But yeah, I'll put you on. I got you. I got you, my brother. Matter of fact, I told her to bring me a bag this weekend. I got you.
Because right up there on Utica, remember it's Utica and Remsen, that little corner right there. Remember I told you I ran the Roy Rogers right there down the hill, but it's a car dealership now, and it's right next door to the White Castle.
Okay.
We had a Roy Rogers right up there, so all the time you had, like I said, the Jamaicans was there. They was right there. It was right there. Telling you, I met Shelly Thunder at Empire Roller Rink back then. I met Shabba Ranks, because after Empire, when they performed, because that's where a lot of the performance went down at Empire Roller Rink back in that time. Yeah. So after they left, there was only a couple of spots to go to. You had Roy Rogers, and then you had White Castle. And White Castle was all the fights would start at. So most of the celebrities that was finishing up, they would come right through the Roy Rogers drive-through, order their 3 pieces of chicken with their biscuits. Roy Rogers had the best biscuits, the best chicken back then. I was a chicken guy. I know.
Chicken guy.
Yeah, but all right. So, just to recap, where can we find you at? I mean, we're gonna see you more in East Stroudsburg, definitely.
Absolutely.
And I want to get, because I know there's somebody probably out there, because this part of the show, usually we do all of the shout outs, but we'll save it for next week. But this is the part of the show, because we can highlight your business here on our platform, and that's what I'm looking forward to doing Once you finish doing the website and stuff like that, I'm going to bring you back up again so we can discuss that, because I'm sure that there's people out there in our listening audience that are actually looking for a website to be developed. Tell them where they can actually find your Massive Marketing on Instagram.
Absolutely. So you can check us out on Instagram at MassiveMT. M as in marketing and T as in technologies. And also at massivemt.com. You can check out all of our services, all the different things we have to offer there. And if you're interested in checking out my comedy and content, it's at Vonn, VONN, 2 N's, .HD. And on all platforms, TikTok. I do not have a YouTube. I should have a YouTube.
You should have YouTube.
Yeah.
They got YouTube Shorts now. Little
my thing always with YouTube was just the fact that it's just I never really saw, like Instagram, like how you scroll, it has that like network.
It doesn't have that interactive.
It's kind of like just
but you know what it do got?
Right.
Money.
But they do got the money. Nah, that is a fact. That is a fact.
Yeah, something to consider. But okay, Vonn.
That's the only thing to consider.
Yeah. Vonn, where can we find you again? Vonn HD. Gotcha.
Yeah, H is in Harry, D is in definition.
Gotcha.
High definition. Yes. And definitely, I'm very excited. We gotta, to showcase the site once we're done building it. I got a lot of cool features that we're gonna put into it to also, showcase what we can do through you as well. And yeah, man, I can guarantee you, there's no other DJ that will have a website equivalent to what we're creating.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yeah, that's how we get down. So
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm very excited about it and appreciate the opportunity.
Just don't go to Jamaica.
What happened?
Don't go to Jamaica in the Bugatti.
Don't go to Jamaica in the Bugatti.
Go to Super Cat.
Call that some
Yeah.
He gonna say he didn't do it. He did it.
No,
he did it.
Nah. I'm gonna say
Now
you that drink some white rum,
Right. We're gonna blame it on the white one. And TP don't even drink.
We gave him a little ganja and that's why I sense,
So take you some real Jamaican food.
Yes, sir. But
I will never leave the plantation again.
That was the first mistake we made, but it's all right. We're gonna take you back. You can hang with the family next time.
That's right. We gotta take him to the family
Yeah,
To
side.
the family side.
Yeah.
Keep him out of the ghetto. You don't need to be nowhere near Wineman Street, nowhere near the ghetto. Old Jamaica. We gotta keep him in.
We're gonna take KTV. It's all
Keep
right.
in mind though, they still got Datsun B210s over there.
Yes, sir.
Man, we gonna take him to where they make two girl bounce pan you. They're gonna feel nice. You feel me? I
don't know.
That's
Yeah.
right up his alley.
Yeah.
I met one girl. She was a scammer.
Yeah.
We're not take your mobile, right?
We have to talk to TV. We have to convince TV another day.
Yeah, no doubt.
Another day.
And just like I said, definitely catch us next Thursday night, of course, here at UTSL Network, DJ Strategy, Amazing
Same place,
Amy.
same time.
Yep, we'll be back again next Thursday night. Like I said, with some more phenomenal guests, a great show.
Putting y'all on some more resources in your backyard.
Yes, right here in East Stroudsburg, the 7th Borough. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. I'll give everybody a shout out.
Yes.
Also, want to make sure that you tap in this weekend, Saturday. Don't forget the official color party is going down. You can follow on Instagram. I'll be reposting that flyer for our sponsors from last week. They came through. Let me make
Venue
sure. 138. Yes, Venue 138. Good memory, Amy. Yes, absolutely.
Great memory.
Along with
but
the
Venue
Perfectos.
138. With Mr. and Mrs. Perfecto.
Yep.
They're gonna have the 360 camera. There's gonna be a couples colors party. So
Yes.
grab your significant other, put on your favorite color, get cute, and pull up on Saturday.
And then
8
also,
I believe.
They're starting at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. They're
Be
starting
on time.
be
It's
there
like
on
history
time.
month, y'all.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on
Better for the
time for
people.
something. And then also Saturday evening, you catch me at Exit 310 over there at the Clarion Hotel. I'll be doing a lovers and friends party over there, along with DJ Mighty Joe Young.
Okay.
DJ Mighty Joe Young.
Like the
He'll be out there with me. Be hosting lovers and friends. So make sure you stop by.
The little weekend of love.
Information
Not
is
done yet.
Information is up on Facebook and up on Instagram as well. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, UTSL
Yeah, we'll be
Network.
posting on the Instagram
Yep.
page and story all week to keep y'all, well, for the rest of the weekend. So
Absolutely.
if you need
Also,
something to do this weekend,
yeah, we
tap
got you. We got you. Make sure you're following and make sure you're tapping in. And also, big shout out tonight to 1836 Saloon. The open mic Thursdays, half price on wings tonight. And tonight, I'm going to be playing a little bit of hip hop for one of my homeboys that we lost the last 2 days, Wednesday actually. Big shout out to Anthony and his family. Just want to really just say something real quick. Mental illness is something that we're dealing with in today's reality. A person can have a smile on their face and be the happiest person in the world, and you never really know what they're going through as an individual. For me, Anthony was a friend. His family, his kids call me Uncle Strategy. We've been around each other for years, but it's unfortunate that he lost his life Wednesday evening. So tonight, portion of my set tonight will be dedicated to a good friend of mine named Anthony. We'll be chilling. We're gonna celebrate him. We're gonna celebrate his life. And he loved old school hip hop. He loved Nas. He loved Mobb Deep. So I'm gonna dig in the crates tonight and give some of those joints out for everybody that shows up tonight to show love for Anthony tonight. Also, the chill experience will be in the building to make your drinks tonight.
best drinks in town.
Yes, indeed, best drinks in town. The wing queen, she'll be in the building. Amy will be there tonight also.
The other
So
Amy, y'all.
yes, the other
Amy who
Amy.
make the wings.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll catch up. Yes. But I don't know.
No.
Amy may got some wings. She might got some Jamaican wings.
I got some recipes.
Nice, definitely. Yeah. We gonna come back. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll
back
circle back to that.
Yes, absolutely. Because we got to do some. Once the weather break, we're gonna probably do a little bit of cooking.
We definitely will
turn up.
doing more than cooking.
Because we got to do the Genesis Radio cookout.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do the Genesis Radio official cookout.
Which is gonna be separate from our Unity in the Community event.
Separate. It's totally separate. So get ready for that.
Again, pre-party, post-party, it's gonna be Super Bowl weekend over again. So.
And speaking of marijuana,
August 17th, Unity in the Community in Danbury Park, East Stroudsburg. It's our annual.
Cool.
Yes.
No.
And then of course, I'm a little too far ahead, but I got to make it known because, like I said, I got my articles last week, so I'm officially an entertainment company, Power to Minds Entertainment LLC. Finally got my damn paperwork. So I'm gonna be looking forward to doing some events, and my first event of the year will be in April for our special holiday.
Yeah.
Can you dig it?
Yeah. No.
Infused food, infused drinks, and you can bring your Bob Marley poster too. If you want to come, bring your Bob Marley poster. Secret location. You will not know unless you scan the QR code where the party is going to be at and where it's going down.
We will keep y'all in the loop, though.
We'll keep y'all in the loop.
Make sure.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, tune in to other shows here on Genesis Radio. We got Brother Kendall's show on Wednesday nights.
Which is such a good show. Yep. They be talking about stuff that needs to be talked about.
Yes, so. And then we have Brother Ron's show. We also have Brother Hot Sauce's show on Saturday. Tune in to Genesis Radio. We got something to say. And happy Black History Month. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Side Chick Day. If you're a side chick, I gotta put that in. Put that in there.
Today's her day, bro.
Today's her day. I mean, no disrespect.
On behalf of all the women out there, you deserve better.
Big shout out to my queen. Big shout out to my queen, and happy Valentine's Day to my queen.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day to the real lovers.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
And
we love y'all.
Yep, we love y'all. Yes, yep.
I was gonna say big up yourself, but that's
yes. And also big shout out to Vaughn HD for coming through tonight. Round of applause.
Thank you guys.
Like I said, we'll see y'all again next Thursday night on UTSL the Network. I'll bring a little bit of music with me next week. We'll see y'all again soon.
Regular schedule programming.
We'll see y'all again soon. Thank you very much. Have a good night and peace.